Hey, what's up, man? So today I got something super special for y'all, man. I got a guy, he's blowing up in this social media space right now by the name of King Pill, man. What's up, King Pill?
What's up with it, man? It's King Pill, a.k.a. King Pillatin. F the middleman. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get it, though. What's happening?
Hey, that's what's up. Love the energy, man. You definitely bringing a presence to the space, a unique personality, and a new unique style. And we'll get to that in a little bit. But this is your first time on my platform, so the first thing I want to do is just to introduce you, like, to my audience. So, King Pill, where exactly are you from, and where'd you come up?
From Pomona, California. You know, I came up around Pomona, San Bernardino areas, you feel me? Back and forth. A little bit of Los Angeles mixed in. I got family out there too, you feel me? So just like a back and forth Southern California kid, all up and down Southern California. I done lived in Palm Springs, Victorville. I done lived all through Southern California. You feel me? Real Southern California baby. You dig what I'm saying? Going crazy. For sure.
Oh, I feel you. I know how that goes, man. I know what you mean. So you're basically a Southern California guy, man. You find yourself in this internet space, man. But you would say you're pretty much born and raised around that area, right?
Yes, sir.
When did you first start getting involved with gangs?
I'll say I first started getting involved in gangs when I probably was like 13 years old. You feel me? It was this Compton Crip. His name was Peanut, man. I was going to a school. I'm doing good at the school. At the time, I'm in San Bernardino. I'm finna start high school, you feel me? I'm trying to get on the football team and man, some Compton Crip. This dude moved from Compton. He go to my school. We the same age. We both like 14 in the 9th grade. But he owned me, bro. He just owned me super tough. Oh, why you always wearing red? Oh, fat boy. Like he said he got so much different to say to me. Like he focused all his energy towards me. You feel me? The negativity towards me, and he started bullying me. You feel me? Like coming up behind me, slapping me on my neck in front of females, like doing all kind of little funny, you know what I mean? Funny type of activities that was making me feel like, I grew up with a single mom, so I didn't really know how to take that. Like, damn, like I never experienced bullying on this kind of level. You feel me? The only kind of bullying experience I experienced was like niggas telling jokes about me, like, how to say about me, as a kid. But man, he was real hands-on, highly aggressive until you get the message, you feel me? So I had to get the message and learn that I had to man up, you feel me? And even though at the time, me being young, I didn't know that he was bullying me to be more of an aggressive type dude. I'm thinking he's just a Crip bullying me, you know. That just put everything, everything red. You feel me? Then around the same time, as I'm getting bullied by him, you feel me? A dude from Pomona, you feel me? Took my cell phone when I was a kid. You feel me? Around that same time frame, he was like 18, I was like 14. He asked me could he use my phone. You feel me? And he called his sister to come pick him up. And when the sister came to pick him up, he tried to get in her car with the phone. I'm like, yo, where my phone at? You feel me? He like, I don't got no phone, and pulled off. You feel me? And that was just like one of my final straws. Like, you feel me? Like, these Crips keep playing with me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that was just one of my final straws. So that's when I really started turning it up. You feel me? Start rocking all red with the bald head. You feel me?
So it seems like, man, this is a common story, man. A lot of people, man, get bullied into going full out, jump off the porch. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hang around their affiliates and things like that. But you're saying it was all the bullying that led you to just say, forget, I'm going all out?
Yeah, man. I mean, okay, so bam, I was experiencing the bully at this high school, right? I was going to a high school called San G. That's where I was experiencing the bullying. You feel me? My mom had me at a young age, and she was a nurse, and she used to work at nursing homes. Anybody know about nurses that work at nursing homes? They bounce around a lot. If they got any kind of like going on at this nursing home, then they go transfer to this nursing home. So we used to just bounce around a lot. She was never satisfied, so you should just always having me on different side of the towns. But long story short, after the bullying shit situation happened, She ended up moving. We ended up getting evicted out the apartment we was in on that side of town in San Bernardino in Little Africa. You feel me? Little Africa, the projects over there. You feel me? So bam, after we got kicked out of there, we moved to the north end of San Bernardino. You feel me? That's where my grandma was staying at. My grandma and grandfather was working in Pomona. It's like 20 minutes away from Northside San Bernardino. So once I moved over there, I'm already wearing all red with the bald head. Bam. So I start going to Cajon. All my from Cajon, y'all know what's bracking with me. All my homies from DHB, shout out Lil Josh Blood. You feel me? So once I got over there, it was just like a different kind of embrace. Leaving the east side of San Bernardino and Little Africa, going to the north side where the Delma Heights Bloods is. You feel me? I started a riot at the school. I started a riot at the school with the Hispanic kids from Westside Verdugo. You feel me? Over that they have nothing to do with me, but the way they pressed me was so highly aggressive, and I had just got done being bullied. Was just bullying me at the last school. So I'm like, I'm not going for that no more. You feel what I'm saying? And what was going on at the new school is that I'm ditching class and I'm hanging out with this dude from East Coast Crib. My pops from East Coast Crib. So I'm hanging out with this dude because this dude know my pops and his daddy from there too. So I'm talking to him. And then the dude from Westside Verdugo walk up. I say, what's up to the Mexican dude? Like, what up? What's good, Brody? You fig me? No problem. We all ditching. It's walking away. The from East Coast, I think blood name was Spook. Spook, little black ass, bald headed, 89th Street, ugly. His say, this say, hey, that he did stay here while he walking off. While the Mexican dude walking off, the diss the hood. I'm like, why you didn't say this shit when the nigga was right here? Now blood might think it was me. Cause I'm the one that bought him over there to me. He like, man, that nigga, he ain't gonna do shit.
So the black dude from East Coast that you was with, this the Mexican cat's hood?
Yeah, the East Coast Crib. He claiming East Coast Crib in LA, but we in San Bernardino, and this Mexican dude hood is in San Bernardino, Westside Verdugo. You fig me? My best friend at the time was from Westside Verdugo. His name was Anthony. They called him Red Hair Ant. He was like the only Hispanic kid who hair grew red. You feel me? Like he had some kind of Irish or something in him. You fig me? We lived in the same,
Like Nello, right?
Yeah. We lived in the same apartment, so that was my guy. So long story short, I'm at the school. Man, I'm at the school. This dude say, he say this. I'm like, bro, why you say that? He like, oh, he ain't gonna. Man, after school, I'm standing in front of the school waiting on to walk out. While I'm standing in front, I'm in front of Cajon High School. The little Mexican dude come up to me by himself. Hey, homie, you diss my hood dog? Like, immediately pressing me, bro. Hey, homie, you diss my hood dog? We can get out. Like, bro, it's like to the point where I'm like, I'm so aggressive now from all this bullying. Like, I look at him and I'm like, ain't this your hood, but we can get out, though. We can for sure get out, though. I did not know this nigga was about to have 20 Hispanics at the end of the corner, bro. This had 20 grooms at the end of the corner. Luckily, the homies from Delma Heights Bloods was walking down there too, and it was a whole melee, whole riot bracked off. Man, I'm talking about, first it started off a 101. I him up, some older ass senior Westside Verdugo jumping. This nigga throwing hands and kicks. He's throwing hands and feet. I'm like, oh, I'm dodging legs and boom, the Bloods jump in. And it just went crazy. And that was really what solidified for me. Like, Bloods is this is what I'm gonna be a part of. You fig me? I'm 14 at the time, 13, 14. I'm 14 at the time. Yeah, because I'm 9th grade in high school, you fig me? And I didn't even know these with me like that. I'm just up there doing my own thing. Got my red flag hanging. I tell them what's up at lunchtime, and I go my own way. They be watching me though, you fig me? But at the end of that school time, when they jumped in, that's what really let me know, like, nigga, that was some real blood love. Sue Bennett, shout out Delma Heights Bloods, San Bernardino, West Side, for sure.
Now that's wild. Now, from that situation to you throughout your whole high school career, what eventually lands you in prison?
Oh, and I had this when I was like 16 years old. I was charged with home invasion, assault with deadly weapons leading to great bodily injury. One dude went in a coma for like 2 weeks. You fig me? I was fighting 18 years with 2 strikes at the age of 16 years old. You fig me? But luckily the dude woke up, so I didn't have to be fighting no murder case and those weird, you know what I'm saying? Because it was either like I'm about to be fighting life or because I was already being charged as an adult. I was a couple months away from turning 17. I was 6 months away, so they just went straight adult. You feel me? So, hell yeah, I went to prison at a young age. You know what I mean? I did a lot of juvenile hall time even before that. Because after that fight that I'm telling y'all about, that's when my juvenile hall journey began. You fig me? You know what I'm saying? I went to Gilbert Street Juvenile Hall in San Bernardino after that fight. You feel me? Because for terrorists.
Okay, so you go to Gilbert Hall and you end up, you ended up being in there in juvie and whatnot. But how long did that stretch? How long was it between that stretch and the time that you started to do as an adult?
About a year and a half. It was about a year and a half, you feel me? Because once I did the threats, they sent me to Gilbert Street. You feel me? The next day or two, they let me out. Mom's gonna pick me up. You feel me? And they had to give me. And then I go back to the school again. Man, I'm talking about the West Side Verdugos waiting on again. I'm talking about the first day back. I'm talking about like we in the penitentiary already. These niggas ready to riot again. Ready to riot again, bro. So it went up again. You feel me? So after that, they like, oh, he got to get expelled. You feel me? We just suspended him for the 5 days, and he went to jail for the threats. Now he back again and is bragging off again. You know what I'm saying? So bam, I go to jail from there. And then I say maybe like a year. I'm 14 at the time, maybe about to get ready to go 15 at the time. You feel me? And once I get in trouble at Cajon, I start going to a continuation school. I ended up going to jail at the age of 15 for robbing the sheriff's house. And this one I did this with Tiny Limestone. I mean, not Tiny Limestone, YG Limestone. You feel me? Matter of fact, it wasn't YG Limestone. It was YG Feli, rest in peace, from Lima, Bompton. You know what I'm saying? I flocked the house with him. We robbed the sheriff's house. You feel me? I'm the only one that got caught. But I'm 15. All the homies, we all live in the same area. I know where everybody live. You feel me? So the Lime Hoods don't know me like that. We been flocking, but we only been knowing each other we been living on the same blocks probably like 6 months max. Probably not even that long. So they don't know what the finna do. They don't know the police finna raise their spot. Mind you, 10 to 20 houses get hit in this neighborhood daily. Big burners and all kinds of coming up missing. So they don't know in their head the Lime Hood Pot Rouge is deep. Ask them about me. They all know me. Satchmo, YG Stone, Feli, nigga, everybody know me from Lime. So I'm like, shout out my DJ too on Rouge. So bam, nigga, I'm like, damn, man, what the I was about to say, man? I'm like, what I was saying, man?
You were talking about the fact that, you guys had just hit the sheriff's house and they all knew you sort of, but you didn't know, like they didn't know what you were capable of.
Right. So when I went to jail, my bad. So look, to pick up where I left off, when I went to jail, I go to jail for 4 months. The police don't know what's happening. I'm in there catching phase so much. I'm in there fighting so much that they had to call a psychiatric evaluation doctor. Like, why is he in here fighting so much? Why so mad? This fighting with the staff. This nigga fighting with the kids. Sometimes he gotta come outside by himself. I don't even know why I'm doing. I'm just nigga, I'm 15. I'm thinking that's how it go. You turn up. I'm from Paru. Like, what's happening? Like, any nigga playing with it finna get over. So that's how I was taking it, bro. So they ended up doing the psychiatric evaluation. You feel me? The day of the psychiatric evaluation, I go to court. I swear to God on my life, I'm talking to a therapist. It's a black lady that come pull me out my cell weekly. She like, yeah, you know, we talking. She like, you a very smart individual. When the psychiatric evaluation doctor's finna come, the black lady tell me, oh, you better not go in here acting crazy. If you go in here acting crazy, you would never see your mama again. You would never see your family again. They gonna take you somewhere where you would never see your family again if you act crazy. I'm like, damn, for real? So I'm like, I ain't about to play with this. I'm about to be serious. So when I go in there, he's showing me pictures. I'm like, man, they don't look like nothing to me. Okay, those right there look like butterflies. You know, they showing you them different art photos to see if you what you see, like, is you crazy or not? So I'm like, I don't see nothing. So at the end, he like, man, you good. You good. I don't even know why they called me. You good. I'm like, right. I don't know why they called you either. But mind you, the came smelling like drink. He smelling like he drunk. I swear to God, while I'm talking to he smelling whiskey. I'm like, this nigga faded or what? Like, but so bam. Long story
You
short.
said, hold up. I don't want to speed past that. You said the psychiatrist, the doctor, he came in drunk?
Bro, I swear to God, like a movie, bro. This came in looking like a straight hillbilly, bro. Had big ass Coke bottle glasses, a full ass dirty beard. He was from Indiana. He had on dirty ass pants. Like back then, I didn't really understand what he had on, but now that I'm older, I'm like, this looked like he was somewhere tending chickens or something. Like he had land or something somewhere. Like, bro, he looked dirty, like he was tending, like he was taking care of some land, feeding farm animals. But I believe he was alcoholic. He came in smelling like liquor. You feel me?
So he comes in and he gives you a Rorschach test, right? Or a Rorschach test or whatever it's called, right?
Right.
That's where you look at the ink blots. And he wants to know what you see?
Right, correct. He wanted to know what I see, but I ain't really see it, right? So he like, man, I don't even know why they called me. You seem like a person, a normal kid. And, ooh, man, you shouldn't even be in a place like this, blah, blah, blah. He giving me the whole rundown. So what this do, I'm thinking he did it on purpose, bro. I swear to God. But mind you how the black lady tried to set it up. So bam, I go to court. The judge is like, okay, so do we got the results for his psychiatric evaluation? They like, the lady that's talking to the judge on the side, she's like, Your Honor, the psychiatrist had a family emergency. His father passed away in Indiana, and we haven't received the results yet. He haven't sent the results. You fig me? So they like, oh, well, like the judge basically like, man, we've been giving y'all enough time. It's no evidence showing that he broke into this crib. It ain't no and then y'all ain't got no psychiatric evaluation. His mom is here every court date, says she willing to take him back. He getting in a lot of trouble up here. You fig me? So bam, they decide to let me out. But the judge tell me, she like, look, Alexander, this is I know you've been having problems, so I'm gonna let you out of there. But if you ever come back again and I see you on my list, just know I'm not gonna be so lenient. That's what she tell me. You fig me? So I'm like, all right, cool. Bam, they let me out. Go home to Lime Hood, throw a nigga a whole function. Give a $400, throw a nigga a whole big old function. Like, oh, for a young nigga keeping it solid, you feel me? For a young keeping it quiet, you dig what I'm saying? The homie's like, I ain't gonna lie. I thought your fat ass was gonna tell. I'm like, nigga got me up, nigga. Nigga got me up. So that was that. But then I figure out that the black lady was lying to me. You fig me? She said, if a act crazy, you ain't gonna never see your peoples again. But really, the truth was, if they would have had the result, bro. So I ended up going back. Like 30 days to 60 days later. I'm running from school police. Bam, I'm ditching with some bad bitch. We at the baseball field. I'm smoking weed with them. Boom, 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 boom. Police pull up. I go. Boom, boom, boom. I break. Police take me to jail again. Or my mama, bro, the mother judge lady said, oh, didn't I tell you if you ever came back, I wasn't going to show you no mercy? I'm like, yeah. She said, okay, 6 months. Boom. Like, just running from the school police. Hit with 6 months, juvenile hall. I'm like, damn. She said, oh, yeah. And by the way, I got your results from your psychiatric evaluation. There's nothing wrong with you. You're a perfectly normal young man. So basically what they was trying to do is see if they can run these tests on the to see if he was good enough to go to YA. That's what they was really trying to do, set up. Luckily, this said his people died. You feel me? Hopefully, man, because they was trying to send a YA. That's what they really was on, you feel me?
All right, King Phil. So you were telling us a little bit about your history, the breakout of the riot or whatnot. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of things that you got into in your past as well.
Hell
but
yeah.
then you start going into doing adult time, right? Now, when you did adult time, you were running fades still and all that or whatnot. But there's been a lot of rumors and speculation about this was the time that you actually got put on the Bloods. Can you clear up some of those rumors?
Okay, so look, man, I understand where people be coming from with, but you gotta understand, bam, as soon as I hit the bounty jail, bam, first day in, straight from juvenile hall. It's in there running fades. It's grown man. I ain't never been around grown man, bro. First day in, I'm running fades. Soon as I go in there, recognize me like, oh, that's the homie from Ludus Park. Oh, that's the homie Ludus Park. So the rep coming up to me at the time, the rep was Chris from Kelly Park, Compton. You feel me? And one of 4 extras little nephews was in juvenile hall with him. You feel me? So bam, go up in that motherfucker. It's like, oh, so you used to claim Ludus Park? I need a bag. I'm like, God damn, like, I ain't about to turn it down. Shoot to the back. I ended up running like 6, 7 fades that day. You feel me? Like 6 different rounds with 2 different. Just want to keep getting active with me. You feel me? And it's like a 2 fade minimum anyway. So I'm in there getting active the first day. So all these people be trying to like, oh, you got put on, you got put on in there. One of the first who was really like in the IE area, in the San Bernardino areas, and went to the prison and was still pushing the bloody line. These from San Bernardino normally go to prison and stay with the IE. Was hanging out with all the top shot of Don moves and the top shot of power rules. You're talking about with no smut. Ain't ever took from me. No ever did a dirt. Since I was a kid, I'm in the county jail, and the homie from Westside Bompton, OG Bullet, short buff with the bald head, blood, fighting the hot. He said, when you go to the penitentiary, blood, tell the homies the same you told me, blood. Your grandpa OG from Ludus Park, you been claiming it since you was a kid. You never really got jumped on. Blood, they gonna figure it out. Then when I get to the pen, I'm into Hatchery reception. I'm gonna start a riot in the reception with the Compton Crips over the TV. That's when the homies decided to pour me in under their wing. We used to talk all the time. I already told them what OG Bullet told me to tell them. They want to get in action. So I was about to go get bracking. I'm known for getting brack. Ask Big Meat from Nutty Block Bompton. He know what's happening. Just know what's up. Yeah, what Dulo said. My homie Dulo from Athens. Oh, he used to volunteer. Yeah, never made me do nothing in the pen. I used to volunteer to get out of there. Yeah. Top shot, Don. It is.
Nah, that's what's up. Now I'm glad you cleared that up.
Fact.
But from that time you do your bid. How long were you in prison, man?
I was in prison for 4 years. My first term. I did from like the age. Well, altogether I was in there probably like 5 years because I did from 16 to 22.
Okay, so you did from 16 to 22. Those are some formative years right there. 16th birthday, 21st birthday. Those are
man, I'm talking about, sorry if I come off real aggressive. I'm battling anxiety and depression. Sitting in the cell as a kid, my just sending me pictures of her at prom. I'm talking, bro. The niggas don't understand how I feel, bro. I'm seeing, nigga, my grandpa obituary came through the door. Bro, I'm like, thinking I'm getting a mother letter in the mail. I'm thinking I got something coming good. I open the thing, it's my grandpa dead. The nigga who taught me how to play dominoes, bro, Red Dog. My grandpa, Red Dog, gone. Nigga, I'm in juvenile hall. Blood, I had to take pills. To take what's that shit? A Abilify. I had to take a Abilify blood at least for like a month straight. Oh, peas. Once it started making me feel like I was too sleepy and I really couldn't go to school, go work out with the homies, that's when I stopped. Feel me? But I had to take for at least like a month, blood, because I'll try to go to sleep and nigga, I'll wake up. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Can't breathe in the cell. I'm in real juvenile hall where you got your cell, nigga. You locked in like a penitentiary. Like, just like the penitentiary. Same kind of toilets, same kind of mirrors, same bunks, same oh, peace.
Now, I ain't talked to Big Mike from O Block, and he's a guy who comes on my platform a lot. Like, he's a regular. And he talks about that. You know, you're missing those formative years. You're missing your 16th birthday, your 18th birthday, your 21st birthday. Those are milestones in becoming a man, becoming a person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Saying you like you said, you basically had to see all those things happen through the mail that you received. You know what I mean? So when you finally get out, you hit the streets. What was that? First, how did you find out that you were being released? And then when you hit the streets, how did that happen?
Oh, man, you know, I was in there doing my time, and I already knew what my release date was because I was maxed out. You feel me? I didn't have, like, no good time. I was on what they call C status right before I left. Like, you can't have no TV. You can't come off with no phone. You can't go to yard. You got to go to breakfast early. You got to go to dinner late, get the leftover scraps. You feel me? Like, nigga, I was on what they call C status. You can't have nothing. No electronics. All you can have is your bed covers, and that's it. You feel me? So I'm already knowing when I'm finna go home. But the shit unrealistic. And at the same time, I'm a low-key nervous, blood, because, like, I done grew up in the system now. Like, Old Folsom is my house. Like, I know everybody here. Nigga, my 21st birthday, the homies going up on the yard. We got a drink. Nigga, we got what? Nigga, I'm like, nigga, nigga, I done grew a mustache in this blood. Like, nigga, my gold teeth start coming into prison when I'm 19. Like, nigga, the lady staff in this acting like they want to let a nigga one day. So, nigga, this is like all I know, bro. So, nigga, I kind of was like low-key nervous a little bit. The whole day, I'm kind of like the day before, I'm kind of like just, you know, just sticking to myself, kind of just like, damn, like, blood, tomorrow is over. Like, nigga, you ain't dying this blood. You ain't do no yeast, no Zark, no rolling it up, no nothing. You ain't did nothing, nigga. You about to get out of here, nigga. And you done got on swole. You tatted like a mother nigga, waves dipping. You about to on some bad bitch, nigga. I'm talking about at the time I'm finna get out, I got a fat she ticking the nigga ticking. I'm talking about every day I'm spending 50 balls, 60 balls. I'm spending $50 on weed this day, $60 on the phone tomorrow, 60 and 50 the next day for weed and the phone. Nigga, I'm going crazy. So I'm kind of like, nigga, this is what I'm used to, bro. All my cellies is lifers. Niggas who done killed manslaughter, about to get out in 6 years. Bro, this is all the nigga know is violence and chaos. Nigga, the gunner shooting AR-15s at blood. This is all I'm knowing at the time. So it's like, damn, like, what the I'm finna get out and do? My whole face blasted. You feel me? So, the day before I got out, I started a riot on the tier. Nigga just got off on 6 Crip. Hey. Oakland niggas jump in it. We meleeing on the tier. Full-fledged riot. Gunner start shooting. Boom, 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 boom. And the day I get out, the next day, this over spilled from inside the building onto the yard. One of the biggest riots in Old Folsom history. One of the biggest Crip and Blood riots in Old Folsom history, nigga. I started that, nigga, like 2012.
That's crazy, man. Now we've heard. Is this the same? Nah, this ain't the Big U. Nah, that was something different. That was somewhere else. There's a couple of famous riots out there. One was caught on video where some guys ended up getting stabbed. But I think that wasn't a Crip Blood riot actually. So
Yeah.
nah. But man, let's continue because I wanted to ask you next about this. So you get out, and how do you find yourself in Miami? How do you find yourself in Florida?
Man, that was way later, man. That shit was way later. I got out like 2012. Bro, I didn't move to Miami till I was like probably like 2018. probably like 2018, 2019. I'm chilling in Vegas. I'm balling in Vegas. Had a big ass crib in Vegas. Had the motherfucking pool with the little waterfall in the back. You fig me? But I started to like feel like, I kind of like started getting into it with the police a little bit in Vegas. Like not too heavy, but enough to notice like the town is kind of small. Like if they own you, they own you. You fig me?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
A lot of people say that, man. I
yeah.
ain't good talk, but a lot of people say that about Vegas. Like, as soon as you get on their radar and you live there, you start to understand that this is really still an old cowboy town on the outskirts when you get into Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? But nah, so you gotta tell your story. Go ahead.
Yeah, so bam, I shoot to Miami for a little weekend trip. Nigga, I make probably like $20,000 on my little weekend trip with some bad and shit, you fig me? At the time, I probably had like 3 bad living with me, you feel me, when I was in Vegas at the big 5-bedroom, you fig me? So bam, I go to Miami, have a good ass little time. You know, I'm like, man, you know what? A nigga finna move about this Vegas and go to Miami, you fig me? Like try something new, you fig me? Like something a nigga ain't never experienced before. So a nigga get on, bro. A nigga get on. I was done with my lease and shit. Probably was paying like $2,600 at the time. You know, that's a lot for in like 2018. That's probably like now, that's probably like 4,400. So bam, nigga, I get in that mud. I give me a big ass U-Haul, fill the up, the biggest U-Haul you could get the little car trailer, throw my S550 on the back. Boom, nigga, me and my cousin drive straight to Miami. We probably did the shit in like 2-3 days, no sleep. Niggas just taking turns back to back. Hell yeah, man. Got it in Miami.
Now you get there, and a lot of people will start, you're starting to gain fame on social media, right? So a lot of people get to prying into your time in Miami, and a lot of people look at some of the pictures and see that your appearance then is different than it is now.
Right.
What was so different about Miami? Why was the dress different? Like the way that you dress different? Like there's photos, and I don't know if they're photoshopped or what's going on, but it looks like you wear nail polish. And I'm not dissing. Don't think I'm dissing anything. Because, I've interviewed 607. He wears nail polish. It's a fashion thing these days or whatever.
Right.
But you were kind of an early adopter if that was you in the pictures. Like, what was going on during that time?
Well, at that time, you fig me? Like I said, at that time, I had just did this little interview, right? Where I did like an MTV Cribs. If you go watch my interview on my YouTube channel, and it's King Lil Pill, How I'm Living. You can see in my video, I had 2 bad bras living in the crib with me, you feel me? If you go back and you watch, you got my baby mama doing my son hair, and at the end of his bed, it's another female laying at the end of the bed, you fig me? So at the time, I'm living with 2 bras. I'm finna leave Miami, and I had just made this song called Pimp, Pimp, Pimp. I'm pimping on these big pimp, pimp, pimp. I'm pimping on these. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, bam, I'm finna go to Fig. I'm finna go over there and I'm finna make a statement. I'm finna try to go viral. I had YG Big Homie on there. Shout out Big Buddha Roof from Treetop Bompton. I had him on there. You feel me? And at the time, you feel me? I probably was like experimenting with drugs. I probably was, playing with my nose, probably doing some Molly, probably doing something. A nigga really having money, nigga live in Miami. I probably was, I don't know, but I had seen this video where Young Thug, you feel me? And nigga, I'm a big Young Thug fan, you feel me? And on top of that, Magic Don Juan. I seen Young Thug when he first had started and he was on his rock star tip, you feel me? And he had his painted red. He was like, yeah, I'm bleeding all the way to the fingertips. I'm like, he bleeding all the way to the fingertips? That sounded hard to me. Maybe I was just faded at the time, you feel me? But I was on some YSL. What's that they used to push? What's that? The young stoners for life, some blood. I was a YSL, my nigga. That nigga Thug had a blood when he dropped got me a check, blood. From when he dropped got a check, I was hooked, blood. I'm like, what the? This nigga Thug got a nigga going crazy. So when I go to do the pimp, pimp, pimp video, I do my bam. And I seen Magic Don Juan. He used to always paint his pinky shit green so it matches little Cadillac in his suit, and still do it to this day, you fig me? So I had 2 bad on the blade. I had the cameraman. So, I just went into character, blood. I went into my pimp character. Because at the time, I wasn't with the fig. You feel me? I was trying to promote the fig, but I wasn't on no fig pimp. I was just on some promoting it. Like, nigga, this is what I want other is doing. I'm trying to promote the masses to have on Fig shake here, you dig? You know what I mean? Yeah. So bam, a nigga.
In that video, you're a huge Young Thug fan, of course. You got the poster and everything.
Yeah.
You know, that's on the How I'm Living. But then for the situation or the situation, it had a lot of people thinking that you were an actual P there. So were you in that? I know that gets kind of crazy because, you know.
Nah, I wasn't really living that kind of lifestyle. Only thing I ever did as far as dealing with women is with strippers. I ain't never really messed with no super prostitutes like that, but I with strippers enough to have big ass cribs, fat ass chains from Icy Fresh, you know, F550s. You know what I'm saying? Big old old biddies. You dig what I'm saying? I done did enough with strippers. I don't no prostitutes. I don't promote prostitution, but at the time when I went to Fig, that's what I was on. I'm like, I'm on some high class with strippers, but I want niggas to have bitches Fig. I want on Fig, a pig with a wig, you dig? So I went to Fig. Had some real bad that really with me. That's really with me on P's. And I know just characters, actors. Bam, had them on Fig, looking good, trying to go viral. Had a big ass bankroll on Fig, all pink 50s. You feel me? So I just did the video. I went up. You feel me? Bam, long story short, nigga fly back to Miami. I'm doing big business in Miami. You got this lame VIP punk dame. He trying to get on this motherfucker, stain my name, which is insane. You feel me? The ending lying, blood. This is talking about he had a soul. Man, this used to stand in front of the swap meet all day with a SpongeBob chain on blood. On Paru, he used to have an ugly SpongeBob chain who it looked like the SpongeBob. You feel me? Well, this like, bro, I got the whole flea market. When the flea market closed at 10 at night, nigga, I got the flea market from 10 at night to 4 in the morning. And they serving drinks, they serving food. People can come perform. I got perform, rapping and all kind of bro. I used to run Miami. On that picture where I'm sitting there and I'm smoking, I don't got on no weirdo clothes, blood. I got on the OMW shirt, which is my clothing brand at the time. That mean on my way. I had on a long sleeve white tee. I had on some brown shorts and Jordan 13. Blood, I wasn't dressed like no Saguni. Talking about, yeah, blood, I had the red hair and the red nails, and I'm sitting in the Rolls Royce. On Paru, I'm sitting in the Rolls Royce on the passenger seat, and I tell the jeweler, take a picture of me. That's why the thing said about to become an all-permanent DVS diamonds. I just sat down with the jeweler and had a meeting inside the Rolls Royce. And then say, yeah, I'm going to get you right. I'm going to fix your teeth up. Whoa. Come on, man. Hate on the so much that they just come on this and just saying my name, being lame, blood. Cause look, this is what I want to say, my and get on here talking about I'm with a mother, talking about I'm with a boy, man. Why the boy ain't making no noise, blood? He say back in the day, the exposed me, talking about, oh, he had the grill in his mouth, and he started exposing him, so he took the grill out and moved to Puerto Rico. I'm having way more emotion right now. Where the at, blood? Where is he at? Where is he at with the photos at? Where at, blood? Show the same that you exposed me with the first time. What you talking about? If they exposed me the first time and I took the grill out and left Miami for this reason, why can't exposing me again? And I got way more emotion, blood. I'm viral all over the internet. Where's this at? Where's the at?
Yeah, it's a good point because we've got people coming from your past from all over the place who, since you started to get fame, have come out to kind of like to diss or whatever like that, or to say things about you. But you know, as you did, you're going up huge in the space. So you know what I mean? Like it's always going to be that. You know what I mean? I see it with everybody. So it's a wild situation. Now, do you feel like you're prepared for all that?
I'm prepared for all this shit. That's what a working hard for. Yeah, keep trying to smut the name. I won't complain. Yeah, but when I catch you, I'm you over. Yeah, just know I'm you over. Yeah, oh, peace. Just want to look at the little Jefe incident and blood wasn't turned up and turned up. Jefe ain't never said nothing brazy about me. All you niggas talking brazy, I'm on you, bitch. Watch. Watch when I catch you, bitch. I hope I catch you in the airport so I can over. Bring your big bathroom. You over bad on camera, on Phillies. That's all good, though. Hey, dang. Hey, dang. You know you can't come back to Cali. You know you banned. You hiding in Houston. Yeah, I'm gonna get up with you, though. Yeah, because the only thing I don't like about a smutting my name, come with the factuals, man. Come with some truth, man. Come with the receipts, man. Don't try to smut a name and you making that, man. I ain't never, come on, bro. These lame.
Now, Dame is the guy that you're referring to that called into No Jumper, right?
Right.
And the guy, is he the same guy that was on that live with Wack100?
Right. Oh, no. I think that was some was claiming like he was from the hood or something.
Yeah, I was going to get to that next. So, look, man, let's talk about that. So there was a guy who's allegedly from 456, and maybe you could tie into this also your affiliations with 456. Like, basically you got a song 456 promoter that's got 145K views right now. You know what I mean? So where does that affiliation come from? And what led to the situation with the guy online talking about you? Because we know about the young Ant Jefe situation. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But like, what is y'all issue?
Okay, so basically, man, what's going on with this dude? I never seen this before in Pomona in my life, bro. Out of all the times I done been to the hood, not on just no hood days and not just on no parties. I'm talking about where pulling up, ain't nobody on the block. I'm going to the bastard. I'm chilling with the homies in the garage. We fighting. We doing all kinds. We go on the hoe. We terrorize. I ain't never be blood in my life, blood. Since I got out of jail in 2012 and I paroled to the set, I never be blood in my life. This was like a Facebook blood, and back in the day, he used to talk good. Sometimes he used to talk shit about homies. He used to talk shit about homies, and I used to just laugh because some of the homies he used to talk shit, I ain't really with that much, so I used to just laugh at blood. He might be like, "Oh yeah, this used to be a crip." Like he used to just be exposing, trying to do his little shit on Facebook, and I used to be laughing. But on his Facebook, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, but that he'd say my name," and he'd be like, "But that boo, he fresh out, he handling his business." Like blood used to be like trying to show me love. You feel me? That was Facebook days though, you dig? So, and then he got this story where he say, that he seen me in Vegas. He like, yeah, I told him to pull up. He said he pulling up with an AK-47, and he pulled up with the AK-47, and I came outside and I started dumping. That's the story he tell. He said I pulled up. I told him meet me in Vegas. I pulled up with an AK-47, and Blunt came out with a handgun and started busting, and I pulled off. You fig me? That's what trying to say. That's what he trying to say. Because back in the day, that was me, AK-47 inside the Benz. You feel me? So Blood trying to like on the nose. So I'm like, Blood, I swear to God, I beat this in Vegas. But like I said, he used to be dissing some homies on Facebook. Some I ain't really with. And I feel like Blood, if y'all, I don't know Blood. If Blood dissing this and some of he got to say is kind of factuals, then y'all need to handle y'all issue on Paul Root. When I seen the I'm in Vegas. I'm in front of the Palace Station at the 7-Eleven. I pull up to the 7-Eleven. I'm trying to give me some blunts or something, probably some swishers or something back then. But I pull up S550 on Paul Root. When I jump out the S5 and I walk into the door, this is the door opening the door. He opening the door for people trying to get change. This panhandling, blood. Oh, Paul Root, bro. The time bomb, the Wack100 paid. Yeah, Wack100 that like to lay out on his stomach with his in the air with the freckles on his face. This hey blood, cause this is the panhandler, bro. Paul Root standing at the door, bro, like a little ass kid asking people for change, blood.
Wow, you actually seen him out there paying it?
Oh my mama, bro. So when I look at the, I'm like, but when I look at blood, I'm like, hey, you the homie that be on the little woo. I'm not knowing blood whole situation. I'm not knowing blood that been knocked out with trees or some shit before, blood, in like 2010. I'm not knowing why he on Facebook with a vendetta like he hate, but he not dissing everybody. He got a group he with.
Is that the reason why he got put off the set, or is that the reason why he's dissing
Man,
it?
so I heard Blood was maybe around in the area 2010. His brother, an enemigo, you feel me? I don't know how he ended up coming home. We don't know who put Blood on. We don't know, bro. So I just heard Blood got knocked out for boy. That's all I heard about in these recent times. I never even knew this in the past. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm living my life. I'm in Vegas. I'm at Palace Station, the Oyster Bar. I'm feeling like a superstar. You dig what I'm saying? Man, I go inside the 7, this nigga opening the door. I'm like, bro, what's happening? Like, ooh, I'm like, why you be dissing the homies on the woo-wop? But like I said, some homies I don't even with. So he like, oh man, then woo, we talking. Later on, Blood get on the Facebook shit, yeah, popping it. So I'm like, I know where you at, Blood, on power off and pull up right now, back to the 11. P4, pull it up, back to the 11. Was nowhere to be found. On Phillies, bro. So that was the real story. He talking about I pulled up with the AK-47 and he seen me and started knocking. Yeah, I pulled up, but you was hiding somewhere. You feel me? That's why I should have just got off on him right then and there. You feel me? I should have just got off on him at the 11, bro, at the time. You feel me? But you're right.
So basically, this all spans from your history with him, but this new thing with him dissing you all comes from this Ant Jefe situation. So then let's unpack that. So you're you're filming No Jumper. And this during your stay at No Jumper, which happened to be a pretty quick stay, man.
Right.
You were there for just a little bit. And for the time that you were there, you made some waves. So people are anticipating you on the panel, doing the panel with a whole bunch of different people. You're on there with Ant Jefe. So there's an issue because of a song that you dropped previously where you diss a certain community or whatnot, right? And you actually changed it and made some changes to where the song wasn't as offensive to that community. Is that correct?
Man, honestly, bro, that wasn't even my idea. I was gonna keep the same and really go insane. You feel me? But when I was in New York Bitty, I'm bigging it with the homies from Palm Roof. They wanted to get on the remix. I paid one of them to get on the remix. The other one just volunteered to get on there. So just out of some Palm Roof love, I'm like, blood, we're gonna go up. Then out of nowhere, like the night before nigga recorded, they're like, yeah, man, if you can take that out because we don't want we don't want those problems following us. You feel me? And I'm new to the industry, man. If I would have knew that this how that work, I'd have been like, well, then you ain't getting on it then. We taking all the problems. That's why I even went over there to No Jumper. I went over to No Jumper for all the problems. The day I'm there for all the problems. I know Jefe coming. I know they gonna talk about the situation. I know I'm live in front of LA. I got all my smackers with me. Like, we there for the problems. On Phillies. But before I get there, one of the homies, Lead the Blood, this giving the shroom bar, Blood, playing around. All we do is play, Blood. We be playing all day. So Blood passed me a chocolate bar. I'm thinking like, oh, the homie, I'm on the phone. I'm like, good looking, Blood. Hell yeah, got peanuts in it. I'm up. I'm like, that was good. Yeah. Hey, Blood, you got some more of that? Blood, like, yeah, take this one. I grab it from him, but when I grab it, I beat Blood got a little smirk on his face. I'm like, why you smiling like that, though? Like, so I hop up and go look in the refrigerator and say it got mushrooms in the I'm like, damn. But I don't know how this is going to affect me during the podcast. I've never been faded off the mushrooms during the podcast, I don't think. You feel me? And then at this same time, I'm not doing like a one-on-one interview where I'm constantly being asked questions. It's like that I ain't even signed up for. On P4, I don't even know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know we finna be talking about different topics of the different news. This Adam ain't even say to it. He ain't prepping. He ain't say what we was talking about. He ain't say about how the money situation worked. The nigga say about sitting up there for 4 hours. Who the want to sit up on live for 4 hours? I'm a superstar. Why the would I be sitting up here 4 hours with Jefe talking about the news clips? I don't watch the news. I get on the internet and post my blood, constantly marketing myself. You feel me? I'm not watching everybody else. I don't know what the to say about these topics. I don't give a about Diddy. I don't know what the having a faux extra. I don't give a. You feel me? So I'm just totally thrown off, blood. You feel me? So I don't know.
So when you guys actually got into it or didn't get into it, I've watched that playback a couple of times. How did you feel about the situation? Because at first, people said that you got marked out, and I don't mean no disrespect by that. Then people said he got marked out, and it was just a lot of debate about this on social media. What was your opinion about how that played out?
See, when I'm there at the time and I'm faded off the little woo-wops and like if y'all go watch the video, blood, I'm kind of like looking at I never been in this situation, so I'm so faded that all I'm reading is the comments from the live chat. That's what's in front of me. I can see the live chat comments. I'm reading the comments and you feel me? But when I'm having the little altercation with blood and we talking, you feel me? I just know when I'm talking to this I'm faded, that in my head, I'm talking aggressive. When blood like, you don't understand what I'm saying? I'm like, no. In my head, I'm more aggressive. I'm like, hell no. Like, you feel me? But when I look back at the video, it's just like, no. You feel me? Like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. You feel me? But it just really wasn't like my normal aggressive tone, like my normal manner. You feel me? So I can see what it's kind of trying to say. But at the end of the day, a mark out is, hey, like, you was on when you said that. Weird. You all talking like that. Who you think you is? Nigga, you think you one of them guys? That's a mark out. Not no be like, hey, that's this and the set. Ain't this your set. That's what I'm saying. You ain't this the set. That don't make no sense. And then I'm looking at the camera footage after the fact, and I see blood doing this like he's staring at me like. But then when you go a little bit farther at the footage and you see me go back to look at him, what'd he do? Hurry up and turn his eyes to look at something else. I didn't catch that angry man, I'm hungry look. I didn't catch this blood. I didn't bid. How I didn't bid. I looked away. I'm looking at the comments. I hear, oh, so what is we on? I hear Munchie say something. I hear say something. I look back at blood not looking at me. I don't, that's that.
So do you feel the fact that you had those mushrooms in your system is why you're being so kind of chill about it as opposed to being turned up?
I mean, I probably still would have been chilled about it. Honestly, I probably would have been like, yo, we're not finna talk about this. And we're going to talk about this. Me and this can holler in private. We can talk about this on our personal time. I ain't finna entertain y'all audience. That's what it really probably would have said if he was sober. You feel me? Or maybe I would have hopped up. Oh, shut your up. You mother. I don't know what I would have did, blood. Who knows? You feel me? I can't tell what I would have did, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like Headface did nothing disrespectful. You feel me? I don't feel like he did nothing that made me feel like I should have just jumped out by my seat. Like, what you saying, blood? I don't feel like he did nothing like that. That's when you marked out, blood. When you supposed to stand up and you don't stand up. That's when you marked out, man. Now when a trying to say something and y'all come with the same exact, y'all saying the same, how you get marked out? At the end of the day, blood, if we both saying the same, I didn't get marked out, blood didn't get marked out. We saying the same. I heard say, that's this in the set. I'm from 83rd, that's this in the set. Oh, when I dish your set? How I dish your set? I ain't dish your set though. Oh, that's what I'm saying. You ain't dish the set. All right, then, leave it alone. Do him up. You feel me? Like, saying how they get. Yeah, blood, I'm faded. Adam say at the. You go look at the interview. I'm not even my normal self. I'm not energetic. I'm not bouncing off the walls, going crazy. I'm sitting there the whole time. Quieter than normal, blood. You feel me? There, Adam randomly say some.
Now, what do you think about how it played out since then, man? Like since then, it's been some dissing back and forth. Like you've been dissing him, he's been dissing you. Like, what is it now with you and Ant Jefe?
Oh, man, I gave his little my final warning, man. I told him this the final warning. I dropped who said he was in YA with him and said he wasn't like that. He wasn't young Ant. He was tiny Ant. You know what I'm saying? Tiny Ant wasn't like that. These is not my words. These is the other words. Jefe know who the fuck I'm talking about. This wasn't my words. This is coming from somebody who claimed that he was around this dude when he was in juvenile hall, YA prison, say he really wasn't like that. Jefe tried to get on there and say, that's my brother, that ain't me, whatever the case may be, you feel me? Tiny Ant, young Ant, Jefe, I don't know who you is, nigga, but you trying to come at me like, I don't know, bro. But long story short, at the end of the day, what really went on is No Jumper manipulated the whole situation, blood. I pressed Adam at the end. He felt he could have, bro, if No Jumper would have said King Pill marked out Ant Jefe, that's what all the comments would have been saying. It's whatever No Jumper right as slander title is what's the narrative everybody go around with, bro. It's just simple facts. You feel me? That's what majority of their fan base gonna say. Cause they know what time it is. Bam. Oh, No Jumper running the smear campaign. Let's jump on there. It could have went either or. It could have went either way. King Pill marked out Ant Jefe. But they was trying to smut me, bro. They went straight to a smut campaign because I wasn't with them no more. You feel me? That's just the moral of the story. Adam got butt hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Now, immediately after all of that, right, that took place on camera, a video comes out just a day later of you getting into it with Adam22. Now, you and Adam22 look like you're kind of in a situation where you're confronting him, like you're pressing him and he's pressing back, and then you end up leaving and you smashing the basketballs on your way out the door or whatever, right? So what exactly happened in that situation for real, man? Because we've heard different narratives.
Oh, man, what basically went on in that little situation is that I'm trying to talk to this dude, you feel me? The whole little situation going, Jefe already walked out the door, you feel me? So I'm going back to the back to go talk to Adam. As I'm walking towards the back, he coming out the back. You feel me? So he warming up his little food. He got his little normal routine. I'm sure he do his little 4-hour interviews. He go warm up his food, whatever the hell the case may be. So I'm like, cool. I follow him to warm up his food. I'm trying to figure out the little money situation, bro. Like I said, never prepped me, never told me about when I was supposed to be getting the chili. I'm thinking you get the chili when you pull up. You feel me? I got all my homies complaining and like, damn, blood been here for a long time. Hungry. Woo, woo. I'm like, damn, my bad, blood. I didn't know we was going to be here that long. Let me get this little chili. Let me try to get everybody something to eat on. You feel me? Some Little Caesars or something. You feel me? I had racks at the time on Philly. My just got her taxes. On P's, my baby mama just got her taxes. I'm having thousands on the Cash App card. You feel me? But I'm like, let me get my money. I ain't come up here playing. Nigga, come up here risking my life and not about to leave with my chili beans, blood. At the end of the day, I feel like I'm risking my life. At the end of the day, I feel like Wack100 is setting up a play with Adam22, blood. That's how I'm feeling. I feel like Adam22 want to have some kind of nigga that's live that can die. Somebody that's, they know where he at. They know he had No Jumper. When he leave there, a couple blocks down, right in front, we finna smack blood. We finna kill him. That's what I know Adam looking for. He looking for something viral in this kind of nature. He's not about to take me down that path. I'm not going for it. It's not happening, Adam. It's not going down, Johnny. It's not bracking. You feel me? So
that would go viral, and it would go viral all over the country. It's almost like as a fan who watches No Jumper and watches all these different podcasts, but when it comes to No Jumper specifically, it's a different nature of the beast because as soon as you're one of the hosts of No Jumper, you're automatically getting like all the gangsters start to look you up. Everybody starts to get into your past. You're going viral for this. Even if you're not in the clip, you're going viral for that, for what you're saying. People are analyzing every little breakdown. How do you feel like your stay was at No Jumper while you worked there?
Man, I felt like I got in there and I did what the I had to do. I made a statement. I showed I wasn't playing and I got up out of there. And at the end of the day, I won. Just know who I am. Continue doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? You got to look at it like this. Adam be trying to like, every time somebody leave and they try to do their own thing, he be trying to smut them out. Oh, he ain't doing this. He ain't doing no numbers over here. He doing this over here. Like, bro, why you worried about what other niggas got going on? You're not the end all be all. I don't feel like I'm about to give nobody no power over what the I got going on. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You ain't give me no opportunity to help me change my life. You ain't do nothing to help me change my life. You think you got going on? Then you have me come up there because I'm going against 4 extras. You have me come up there for free. I've been giving you thousands and thousands of views for free. And I'm coming up there wilding every time. Where he at? Where 4 extras at? I'm gonna knock his ass out. Nigga, I'm up here tripping all the time, getting this thousands and thousands of views for this turn around talking about a $200 live. I want a $200 live, folks. Come on, this do millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views. I'm talking about a live. I'm not on that. I want the same deal these other niggas was getting. 5, 10 bands a month. Shut up, nigga. I'm the entertainer. Yeah, like Cedric. You dig what I'm saying? For real.
Now, I can dig it, man. You want your chili.
Man,
now,
my chili.
When it comes to, you know, new rising stars in this internet space, you definitely are propelled up there, you know? You, your boy Cam Capone, y'all did a good job of marketing and putting you out there. Then you go on one of the biggest platforms, if not, it's the biggest platform on the West Coast with No Jumper. But as you're starting to vacate that situation, you know, you guys are having your issues and whatnot, man. So was the fallout really about the $200? Or was it just time for you to move on to do something else?
I had already signed the deal with Cam Capone earlier that day or the night or the day before. So in my head, I'm like, I'm going to No Jumper. It's gonna be my last time going up there for months. You feel me? A part of my deal was kind of like staying away from that. So I'm like, bam, I'm just about to go up here and show out. Take my homies up here again. Have a good time. Crib's gonna be there. We in there. We don't give a We in front of LA Live. We don't give a You know what I'm saying? That's just what I was on. I was just on some we don't give a the Islands 4-5 this thing. Basically what happened is the principle. It wasn't about the 200. Like I said, I had money already. It was just the fact I came up here with my homies. We set up in this for 4 hours. It was tension going on and off camera. Like, bro, I'm not about to leave this. Like, bro, you ain't got my chili beans, bruh. You was supposed to at least say something before it came. Like, man, you ain't sending no chili, bro. Having all these millions and all, I'm not going for that. I'm not going for it.
I wanted to add this point, though, real quick. Now, they built you up as kind of like the anti-4 Extra. You know what I mean? Like, you were going to be the guy who fights 4 Extra if you guys ever fought. But then 4 Extra gets into this accident on the 4th of July weekend where he loses a large part of his hand or whatnot, right? Now, in that time period, a lot of people are waiting to see what you're going to do. At first, you were trolling, but then eventually you dropped the video where you sent your condolences for him going through that, man. Now, in that situation, what were you thinking?
Man, I really ain't sending condolences, man. That man, I'm thinking there's another little game No Jumper is running. I'm thinking they running the play. I'm thinking they done did some AI. I'm thinking they're showing his hand on there with the M80s. I'm finna blow it up. M1000. I'm finna blow it out something. I'm finna blow it off, blood. I'm like, man, what the? Then the next thing you know, he on the curb. I'm like, man, this can't be real, blood. This AI. So that's what I originally get on there saying. I never got on there trolling. I'm like, man, this the fake like he blew his hand off. He's running the play. I'm thinking AI. So, bam. Then I came up with a little story where I was saying, Aaron the plumber, you shouldn't have been saying this. You shouldn't have been saying that. You went too far. But really, I'm lying. I don't give a what Aaron the plumber said about this. I wouldn't give a if Aaron the plumber went up to the hospital and slapped him. That's why he was with his head. I'm just on the camera talking so big Aaron the plumber could get some trying to traction while this missing in action. He's out the picture. Let me get to Aaron the plumber midget thinking that. I'm like, let me get on here and talk to him and try to act like I want to fade with him. I'm just playing the game, man. I don't give a damn.
I get it. I get it. Now, what do you think about? Okay, so recently I had an interview with a guy by the name of Snoopy Badazz, right? And Snoopy Badazz, he went for you, man. But I didn't see in the past where you guys had any interactions. I was kind of just asking a casual conversation, a casual question. And he went up, man. So he talked about a lot of the things that you've already addressed about the rumors, about the Gold Grill and all that in Miami. But what is the issue with you and Snoopy Badazz?
Man, first and foremost, right? I don't really know too much about you feel me? But I'm starting to see all these little different things surfacing about him, you feel me? But I remember when I seen him for the first time. I believe I was maybe in prison or I was like fresh out. And I seen a picture of him and he had the red flag tied with the blue rag. And he had them together. You feel me? And once I seen that and I beat that, I'm like, oh, he's not going to last long. You feel me? I just knew from off the back, like he wasn't gonna last long. Like that don't never work well. That's not something that work well together. It's always talking about, oh, red and blue make green. No, it don't, blood. It make purple or something. Blood, red and blue never makes green. Where the get that from? But anyways, long story short, I see the Snoopy Badazz. I really don't even know why he got something to say about me. I really don't know what I said about Blood on No Jumper. I just remember Adam22 calling him, and then as soon as he get on the phone and he say my name, he say, oh, King Pill, his bomber. Like, he just instantly just start going off like he on Bristol meth or something. Like, he's having a bad day. He just hit the pookie pipe. Adam called him. He going brazy. Oh, hey, hey, Snoopy, I got your baby mama up here with King Pill. King Pill finna her. Oh, Pill and his mama. And hang up the phone. Didn't give a chance to talk. I'm like, this nigga mad at me for? I don't even know what I did. But once again,
he said it came from the Munchie B connection. Because, you know, him and Munchie B have this ongoing beef.
Yeah, man. Man, Munchie B be getting under these skin, man. I ain't gonna even pretend, man. But at the end of the day, I think I might have said something about him after he said all that on the phone. Prior to him saying something on the phone, on P's, I don't remember saying nothing negative about Blood. I don't even know him. I don't know of his baby mama. That was my first time meeting his baby mama. She seemed like she like a little slow. She a pretty lady, but she seemed like she a little slow. Like, she'd go for anything. She'd go for you talking to her brazy. Look how she let Adam22 talk to her brazy the whole show. Oh, how about your and take it out and stick it in your mouth? As long as you paying me, as long as you paying me. I a little freaky. So I'm like, and she got a gang of kids. You know, that's rat. That's a real rat right there. You beat yeah. Good, you got a in her. So bitch go get the kid. Like got the Jackson 5 around that, but I don't even know what kid is Snoopy Badasses. It's like, I'm like, what's going on around here? I went over here to spend the night. I had to all the kids. I didn't know which one was his kid. Hey, but at the end of the day, Snoopy, you not Paru. He folk, nigga, you from Sex Cash. You a Sex Cash murder block. You from Moreno Valley. You got put on in the alley. You's a Sex Cash murder block. I seen you with your blue on. You had your blue pants on. You had your blue air spray paint on your shirt. Yeah, Sex Cash. Yeah, you's a Sex Cash. You don't know nothing about this P-Funk shit. That's why you ain't last long. You's a Sex Cash. That's why you took the stand. And shout out to my from Sex Cash, my Fo Cheddar. Shout out my Fo Cheddar on Philly. I used to be in Moreno Valley. But you know, you not that guy, bro. You like all over the place. You hood hopping far. How you go from Reno Valley to Bompton? Oh, these people in Reno Valley to these people like, come on, man. You all over the place, man, with all this tatted on your face. You get on this podcast talking about blood this and blood that. Blood, you don't even talk like that. Be real. Red homies, you're not one of them guys. You're not one of them guys. Your bark don't match your bite. It don't add up. It don't add up, people. Keep whack.
Now, with that, I just got one more thing I wanted to ask you about before we get up out of here today for this time, King Pill. But there's another character that just emerged over there at No Jumper by the name of OG Gumby. And he seems to be kind of filling that lane of kind of the erratic, wild type. And I hate to, no disrespect, but, the Crip Mac King Pill for extra archetype. You know what I mean? But he's a little older and he's got a different story. What do you think about this guy OG Gumby? Because he's got a crazy story behind him.
Man, I feel like OG Gumby doing his thing, man. He's staying in his lane. He jumping in the game. He doing what he got to do. He exposing a lot of the frauds. He going straight to the point. Is he like putting on the character? I believe maybe he is putting it on a little bit, but at the end of the day, he is kind of being himself. I feel like maybe he just pressing his line a little extra hard. I mean, I met him before. He pulled it up on me and 607 Arc had a little interview. He pulled up. I don't know if I really shook his hand or not. I really don't remember, but so he hanging around 607 Arc. There's no way you're going to be hanging around who popular and not kind of pick up on the game a little bit. Like, you know what those people on No Jumper fans want to see? They want to see brazy ass characters from Cali. That's what they want to see. But I feel like OG Gumby doing this thing, you feel me? And he exposing a lot of the lames on this blood, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, check his resume. Check his resume. Went to jail for murder on some they say he had nothing to do with. Caught a murder in the thing. Got out to the millions. And was terrorizing. And he was giving back to the community. Going brazy with the chili beans. Spending chili beans on all his peoples, man. He ain't run off. He ain't go try to do nothing with the millions. He's still in the trenches. He's still hopping gates and jumping fences. You feel me, bro? So, what can you say?
That all seems to check out, man. This is a wild story he's got.
What can you say? What can you say negative about him? All these he say, she say. I'm going through the same now. We're keep saying all this he say, she say without the receipts. It don't work like that, blood. It's all these little prison dropouts and all these PC yard niggas and all these weirdos that'll be on the 50-50 yard doing this kind of this he say, she say, this he, she. I don't know what this is on, bro. Just putting smut names. Oh, King Pill was with a oh, that Gumby was getting, dude, this was happening to him in jail. And just making up all kind of you know what I'm saying? For all who really survive these level 4s, blood. Who thought they was never going home. And he's smutting us, blood. What's wrong with these, bro? I was in the same position as Gumby. Didn't know if it was ever going to make it out of there. Now we out our way, and he's going to say some shit being. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Be realistic.
It's wild, man, but it comes with the territory, right? You get a little fame, that just happens, right?
Man, I guess, man. I'm new to so I guess, it teaches on, I guess, like this happen, man.
So what are you learning pretty much from 607 up? What is he teaching you about the game? Don't give it all up, don't give the whole game up, but are you learning a lot?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had enough time to really sit down with 607 Hawk, man. You feel me? Our first little interaction, it was kind of like heated. It was heated and in a way, not too heated to like about to start throwing blows and all that kind of. But I felt like maybe I kind of overpressed him about he said. You know what I mean? Or maybe I did. I don't know, bro. But I ain't really had enough time to sit down with him and really conversate. We say hey, and what up sometimes in text messages. We might call each other sometimes. But what I have learned from this is do it yourself. Get on your YouTube, set your cameras up, pop your and skip out to the people. Get it out to the masses. That's what I'm learning from 607 on. Open up content houses, give opportunity to come check you out, spend time with you, spend money with you, all kind of bro. And I hope I'm just trying to get better in this lane. I'm trying to keep going, and that's the kind of motion that I want. I want to build my YouTube channel up. I want to have my content creation team, and I want to do my thing. You feel me? That's what I learned from Unc. Don't let nobody feel like they your boss. Don't be signing a contract or whatever the going on. Who gives a don't show up. I don't gotta show up. I don't show up. Yeah.
Now, that's facts. Now, with that all being said, King Pill, we've talked about a multitude of things today, and you, man, you broke it down, man. It was real entertaining, great interview. But it wouldn't be right unless I gave you the floor to shout out everything that you've got coming in the future. You got a movie, you got some new music. Go ahead and shout it out, King Pill. The floor is yours.
Man, shout out my YouTube, man. That's what I'm going to do first and foremost. Follow me on YouTube. I'm posting daily content at King Pill TV. You feel me? Daily content. I'm doing vlogs. I'm going live. I'm doing music. I'm really finna turn it up a notch. We got 20 versus 1s coming. We got new music videos finna drop. Shout out all my YGs. Shout out the YGs that y'all always beat me with. You feel me? Everybody talking about he be with young, yeah, young gunners, top dollar stunners. Y'all talk about. Anyways, shout out my guys, man. Shout out the islands on P's. Just constantly working, like I said. 607 gave a some smunk. I gotta keep up. If I don't want to keep staying in positions to keep trying to make thousands on thousands, eventually millions, gotta keep spilling and keep dripping this sauce in. You dig what I'm saying? OPs, gotta keep the content going, man. That's all I can say. Is that all I'm trying to do is keep this content creation shit going, bros. I don't know what the journey looking like. I know I got videos coming here and there, but man, some days it's cloudy, some days it's clear. I'm just trying to stay here. You feel me? Because be nobody in a week or two, a month. Looking for extra niggas don't even know about him no more. It's really nothing he could do to come back unless he knock out with one hand. Damn. He viral again. Viral. But niggas disappear like that, man. You gotta stay on top of this. Gotta stay on top like a hat. You dig?
Nah, that's facts. Now, all that, man, all that. With all that being said, man, we appreciate you coming out, King Pill, and we out this thing.
I
Peace.
appreciate it. All right, man. Next time.